There's a lake that unlocks something crazy inside of Brookhaven that you probably have never seen before. And let me tell you, this is one of the most craziest secrets I've ever found inside of Brookhaven. I'm gonna be pulling out my Bugatti and then I'll be showing you exactly where the secret lake is. Now, if you love secrets inside of Brookhaven, then make sure you go ahead and leave a like on this video right now. But as you can see, we're going ahead and going to the secret lake that's actually be unlocking something, and I'll be literally telling you everything you need to know. This lake is called Lake Madison, right? So this lake is called Lake Madison, and Madison is like a girl's name, right? Now, since Madison's a girl's name, we can assume that this was probably named after a girl. And there's actually a secret thing into Lake Madison that actually hints towards this. So if I go ahead and get back into my amazing car, and I'm going to be going over to the secret location, it actually reveals a lot about Lake Madison and what Lake Madison can actually go ahead and unlock. So as you can see, we're at the hospital right now, and inside the hospital, if you go through the entrance door, you go through the exit door, you're gonna see this skeleton over here. All you have to do is go behind this. Wait, oh my god, okay, that was kinda, I don't even know what I did there, but let's go ahead and go through this wall, and you can go ahead and put your camera angle like this, and there's also a secret letter right here which you can read. But once you're in this room, all you have to do is put your camera angle like this on this blue button right here. Now once you click on the blue button, you'll be teleported right here. But as you can see, if you go ahead and go over to the other end, and then you go ahead and put your camera angle like this, and then click on this like neon green blue button, you're gonna go ahead and click on this. As you can see, you're gonna be teleported to Lake Madison, which means that there's actually a crazy secret inside Lake Madison that we haven't discovered yet. I'm kind of swimming slow right now, but as you can see, take a look at this shape of the island right here. And this shape of the island is basically like an arrow, right? And this arrow is pointing over to this direction right here. There's actually something crazy about this island right here in the middle of Lake Madison. If you go over to the church inside of Brookhaven, you can go ahead and actually see a secret button right here. And many of you who watch my videos probably know this. There's actually a secret button right here, but I want to go on and emphasize this. There's actually right here, this button right here is actually the same kind of shape as the Lake Madison Island, which means that there's actually connections between the church and also Lake Madison. Now, it doesn't end there. If I go ahead and get inside my Bugatti, and we're gonna be going to the secret location. Now, if you go ahead and go over the agency base right here, agency base, and then you go inside the agency base, basically all of you who watch my videos know about, but if you go ahead and go inside here, you're gonna see this right here. And what you wanna do is you wanna turn all these, like this color right here, like a gold color. Once you turn all these gold, all you have to do is get in your vehicle. I'm gonna get in my vehicle, and then all you have to do is go all the way over to the abandoned house right here. I'm gonna show you the abandoned house right here. This is the abandoned house. Now once you're at the abandoned house, you're gonna get a code, and once you get that code, all you have to do is go to the movies. And I'm gonna be doing this right now. So as you can see, I have the code right here, and it's inside the abandoned house. So I'm gonna be basically going ahead and copying this code. Now I've just input the code right here. All right, I'm gonna get myself a seat in the middle. As you can see, inside the scene, you can see a girl right here saying, "Hello, Mr. Brookhaven." This girl right here might be, her name might be Madison, because the lake is named Lake Madison, and I'm thinking that Mr. Brookhaven right here might have actually went ahead and created Lake Madison for the girl Madison, and she's actually inside the Brookhaven movie. And as you can see, this could be exactly where Mr. Brookhaven could have found a Lake Madison. Who knows? He actually found like a crystal right here that is very bright, as you can see in the movie, and he patches up. So this is probably not where Lake Madison is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to where this location is, because in the next scene we're actually seeing Mr. Brookhaven with Madison. As you can see, in the next scene, we literally see Madison right here, and I'm believing Madison is probably the wife of Mr. Brookhaven right here, because she's next to each other. Now, if we actually go ahead and go all the way over to the police station, I'm gonna go inside the police station right now, and hopefully this cop does. This cop's kind of tall right here, but let's go ahead and actually go all the way up here through the ladder, and I'm gonna be clicking on this button right here, which is gonna get us a helicopter right here. And if you go all the way over to Lake Madison right here, I'm pretty sure you can see Lake Madison right now from this. We're really high up, so we can actually see Lake Madison. Now, I'll be showing you something crazy that you can actually go ahead and see while you're in the air, like with the helicopter, right? So let's go ahead and see this amazing thing. So we're gonna be actually going ahead, and I guess I'm gonna be speeding up. I'm gonna be slowing down right now because we're actually be seeing this thing right here. Now, if I go ahead and actually zoom out, you can go ahead and wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and actually slow this down really. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you can see, Lake Madison, the outline of Lake Madison looks like a heart. Like, literally looks like a heart, doesn't it? Like, look at this. It literally looks like a heart. However, there's actually a piece missing here, and I'll be telling you why that piece is actually missing. But as you can see, there's a heart right here, although there's like a missing part of the heart. And as you can see, this Lake Madison right here, right, the island in Lake Madison, is actually pointing towards here, meaning it's pointing towards the missing piece of the I guess the heart inside of Lake Madison, I guess from the outline of Lake Madison, and it's actually pointing towards that, and it's actually something that is really creepy, might be really creepy for you guys, and might reveal something crazy about Brookhaven's history, and also what might happen to the Brookhaven in the future. Maybe we're gonna have a flood, who knows. However, as you can see a heart right here, right? So I'm guessing that since it has a heart, and since the name of this lake is Lake Madison, that Mr. Brookhaven actually built Lake Madison to basically go ahead and impress Madison. Or maybe he actually built it in the memory of Madison, meaning that Madison could have actually died. And one thing that shows us that Lake Madison, the person in the movie that we just saw, like the girl in the movie that we just saw, could have died. As I said, this island right here is pointing towards the broken heart, right? Like the broken piece inside the heart, I guess the missing piece inside the heart. And the missing piece could mean that Madison could have died, because this is inside Lake Madison, and Lake Madison has the name Madison in it. Now, if Madison in the movie could have actually died, the lake could actually unlock something. If Madison actually died, here's what could actually happen. So as you can see, I'm going all the way over back into the hospital, and we're actually going to a different room inside the hospital. And my helicopter just disappeared over here. It just went through the hospital, which is kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and actually go over to this room, right? I'm gonna go through that broken window, and we'll be going to this room. And as you can see, we can see this zombie, I guess, person right here. Because a lot of people are saying that this person right here could be a woman. And let me know in the comment section down below if this person right here kind of looks like a woman, right? But I don't know if this is a person right now. It could be a zombie right now. Who knows? Because it's kind of green. But a lot of people are saying this looks like a woman. And the only woman inside of Brookhaven that I've seen, inside the movie of Brookhaven that I've seen, is Madison. And Madison is probably from Lake Madison, right? And Lake Madison shows us a broken heart, meaning that this could be Madison inside this casket. And if this is Madison inside this casket, that is really crazy. And also, there's another casket over here, and this casket could be for Mr. Brookhaven. And Mr. Brookhaven could have actually escaped. And as you can see, someone has actually went ahead and stolen my Bugatti right here, which is not cool at all. So I'm gonna be stealing it back. I guess not stealing it back, like taking it back, you know? Now, if we go ahead and go back to the church right here, go inside the church just like this, and we go, wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and actually spawn a casket. All we have to do is click on the funerals and go inside the casket right here. We can go ahead and see Mr. Brookhaven right here inside the casket, hinting that he could be dead. Like, he could be in a casket that's for funerals, meaning that he could have been dead. But Mr. Brookhaven could have actually escaped death. Who knows? He might have actually faked his death, which a lot of people have been saying that Mr. Brookhaven could have faked his death, and that's why he's probably not finding the casket. Instead, we see his, I guess, wife, Madison. Now, if you go ahead and go over this vacant place right here, and I'm going to click on this vacant place, and you want to go ahead and spawn this house. And if you spawn this house, you're actually going to see what actually might have happened inside of Lake Madison. So the house I'm talking about is going to be this house right here that has a red outline, and it's kind of like a demon house. So it's going to actually, like, spawn this. But as you can see, we can see these like creepy coffins in this house, which is not really something that I kind of want to see. But let's go ahead and actually turn this white so I can actually go ahead and so I can see everything more clearly. Basically, if we go in here and if you go to the main bedroom and you go under here, you can actually go ahead and see this picture right here about the agency. You can see a book that you can actually go ahead and pick up. You can see a broken window. You can see these two chairs, and you can see an X. And this is, I guess you could call it this witchcraft or something like that. I'm guessing this actually means that Mrs. Brookhaven, meaning Madison, could have actually died. And this could be hinting towards, like, I guess a treasure point, because the treasure actually might be. So this X could mean there's a treasure somewhere. Possibly this could actually mean that Madison could have died. And to further prove this, there's actually a bunch of coffins inside this house. Like, look at this. There's a coffin right here, the vertical coffin. There's a lot of like other coffins that we just saw right here. There's another coffin over here, and there's a bunch of coffins inside here, which is not a pleasant sight. But it shows us that Lake Madison might have actually died. And I really wonder if she's buried inside of Lake Madison, or if she's actually a zombie inside of the hospital that we just saw. Now, as you can see, there's actually a frat house inside of Brookhaven, right? So someone already spawned this frat house, and I'm actually gonna be taking a look at this and seeing what I can find about Lake Madison, because you can actually go ahead and find some really secrets, really creepy secrets inside of the frat house. Now, inside the frat house, you can see these creepy symbols that I really don't know what this means. So if you know what this means, then make sure to go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. But if you actually go ahead and go inside the secret room that I've went inside of several times, so let's go inside here. And once you go inside here, you're actually gonna be seeing this right here. And a lot of people are saying this could be a crystal inside of this, like inside of the frat house, right? Inside the secret room, inside the frat house. So this could be a crystal right here, and we really can't see this because it's like all darkened out, and I guess we shouldn't really be seeing this. So I guess the developers of Brookhaven really don't want us to see this, but this is probably some kind of crystal. And near this crystal, there's actually something crazy. So if I go ahead and actually put this right here, and a lot of you guys have actually seen this, there's actually a secret button right here, and this secret button, as you know, is actually the same thing. It looks the same thing, has the Lake Madison Island, and it's also pointing towards something. As you can see, it's pointing towards something, just like Lake Madison was pointing towards. And as you can see, once you go ahead and go on top of the church right now, I'm gonna go on top of the church right now. You're gonna see this button right here, right? And this button is actually an arrow pointing towards this location over here. And I guess it could be pointing towards Lake Madison, which it could be. Let me actually go and see. Yeah, it could be actually pointing towards Lake Madison, but it's more likely pointing towards this mountain right here. So it's going to go over to the mountain and actually see what it can reveal about Lake Madison, because this is shaped as Lake Madison and it's pointing towards there. Now, I'm probably one of the best drivers inside of Brookhaven, so let's go and actually go over there. Oh, there we go. So this is literally going to be location, and let me go and see. Yeah, it's the drone ride right here. So it's going to go in the drone ride, and okay, hold on. This is going to take a long time, so I'm actually going ahead and pulling out the hoverboard, and it seems like we actually went here just to go ahead and get on this drone. Let me actually go ahead and get on this drone. Hold on. Can I? Oh, there we go. And to go ahead and go over to Lake Madison and actually see the broken heart. If you enjoyed the video so far, then make sure you go and leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and then use Circle Clean whenever you're buying Robux or Premium, and then click on any of the videos on the screen right now.